Richard Ayoade is an actor and is probably best known for his role playing Richard Ayoade in literally everything he's ever been cast in. Richard says his favourite movies are all black and white French New Wave films from the 60s, and that's because he's never seen Paddington 2.
I was in Paddington 2. But I haven't seen it. I'm in it.
Right, I'm having to IMDb that.
What do you
Is he
mean?
in it?
Why would I lie about something so banal?
Who did you play?
I was in the court scene. Has anyone seen this film?
I've seen it.
I was in it.
I don't remember you in it.
I was in it. I'm the person who sends Paddington to prison. You blocked it out because it was very traumatic.
OK. No, come on.
Yes.
All right, I'm getting up IMDb.
Are you in both?
No, I'm in the second one.
Well,
hence the box office lift.
Forensic investigator
Thank
Richard
you.
Ayoade.
I am in it. Unbelievable.
I can't believe it. Richard, what have you been up to lately?
Well, you're kind to feign interest. I've written a children's book. Do you want to see the cover?
I would love to see the cover.
Look at this.
Go on, what's that?
The book that no one wanted to read. It's a preemptive strike on critics, and it's an absolute triumph.
That's a genuine book.
Yeah, this isn't a prop. This is all sales, this bit. There's no jokes here.
Really? I can't work out if you're joking or not.
Why would it be
Why
joking?
has it not got any pages?
OK.
OK, so what's the book about, Richard?
The book is about... It's the first book to have been written by a book. The main character is a book.
I'm out. I don't understand. What?
A book has written the book about a book that no one wants to read. That's what... It's hilarious.
I can see why you haven't bothered to write it yet.
Written. This is a sale... You don't... Have you seen a poster before? It's not got the whole film behind it. I mean, what's so hard about the concept of a picture?
Because they usually have pages.
Do you look at pictures of people you know and go, that's not the person, it's 2D?
Love Island gave us a gate scandal involving contestants Tasha and Andrew that was so big it was labelled by viewers as the best thing they've ever seen on TV. Can you tell me the name of that gate?
Yep.
What do you think? Richard Ayoade, he'll know this one.
Who's this?
Who's this? Now, these two, that's Tasha and Andrew.
And where do they work?
They work on the Love Island as their sort of scenery.
And he thinks he can bring back double-breasted jackets, does he?
You're not a fan of that outfit, Richard?
It's a tough thing to bring back in a post-naval world.
Do you think you can make a good team captain? Have you got leadership qualities?
I don't know. What are my responsibilities? Do I get a pension? What's the situation?
You've got to sort of manage Rob, I suppose, and motivate him.
I bought some sweets. Oh, sorry, that's a floss stick. You know, you can
Drumstick?
shoot drumstick or
lollipop. Do I get it now, or do I have to do well?
at the end of the quiz, depending on the performance.
To be fair, I'm trying to stay away from them because if I don't keep my teeth in good, Nick, I don't really have any jokes.
Oh, please.
Former US President Donald Trump posted on Twitter, now X, for the first time in 2 years. Can you tell me what he posted?
What is X? What's that?
Well, there was a thing called Twitter, Nana, and... and Twitter got bought by a man called Elon Musk, who's a bit like Iron Man.
OK.
And then he changed the name to X.
OK. So it's now called X.
It's now called X.
You ever met Elon Musk, Jimmy?
Yeah, of course.
Have you, honestly?
Yeah.
Some lizard party or something, but... I just... I look like they would be mates, don't they? Like...
Yeah, I mean... we played a game of... you know the game, kind of Mafia, like Wink Murder?
Hang on, you were at a party? How did you get in?
Richard, have you got a mascot?
I have a very interesting mic. It's because I've started doing a lot of voice work. When you've got a marvellous, mellifluous baritone like me, people want to hire you.
Sure.
With this, you can add things. So if you give me any scenario for a cartoon, I can do it with this.
Do you want one?
If you want.
Two badgers meeting.
Hi, I'm a badger. I've just written a book. It's a book written by a book called The Book That No One Wants to Read. There's a poster, but there is no depth to the book as yet. How are you? I'm okay. That book sounds very interesting. The last thing I'd want to do is denigrate it, especially when there's a very limited opportunity to bring it to people's attention. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for the opportunity.
This is perfect.
So I use this for character work.
Does he do anything else?
It also goes deep.
Oh, well, it goes deeper.
Do you want to hear the deep? So ask me anything, and I'll make it sound extremely sensual.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I skipped breakfast because I had a bad stomach.
Richard, is it true you're in the new Lego movie?
Well, I do a voice. They made something more expressive looking for the film.
Who do you play? Are you Superman, Batman? What's your character?
Ice cream cone. I play I've always wanted to play a foodstuff, but I did specify it should be a cold foodstuff.
I would say, Richard, I hate to be pedantic, but when in Rome...
Yes. This isn't Rome, just to be pedantic.
Technically, would you describe the ice cream cone as cold?
Oh, you mean the actual cone? Well, it's proximate to ice cream, so I'd say it's colder than average.
Yeah.
But yes, I am in that film, and thanks for bringing up how well I'm doing outside of this format.
I asked you what Channel 5 chose to broadcast instead of the Queen's funeral. What did you think?
We put top 100 funerals hosted by Jimmy Carr.
Rose, Jonathan, what did you get?
Well, Rose was convinced she knew this.
Well, I was convinced, and then I lost confidence, and so my remedy to that was to make it the sequel of the film, which inspired even less confidence in Jonathan.
So Minions.
Minions
2. I said I don't think that's right.
Yeah, and I went, well, let's go Minions 2, because that's probably more likely. But I think it is a children's film.
You're close. What did you go for?
The Wizard of Oz.
Sure, it was the Emoji Movie. It sounds inappropriate, but it's got the sad face emoji in it, so...
Sorry, is that the shit emoji?
Yeah.
Is that in the show?
The shit emoji is in... Oh, is that in the movie?
Yeah.
I think Richard Ayoade does the voice.
That's one of the few things I don't do the voice for.
Oh, my God, he's doing it now!
This is my voice!
Would you do the shit emoji if it was offered to you for a large sum of money?
I mean, even a medium sum of money.
Richard, what is your favourite childhood memory?
You're kind to presume I had one. Well, look, I was a masculine child, as you can imagine. I do have one specific memory, which was a birthday party at Happy Eater restaurant, the chain's now defunct, sadly. And it was right next to the motorway. That was the great thing about the Eater family. They really believed in you needed to get away from there fast. And we lived near it. We passed it regularly, and I thought, that is a pretty sophisticated joint. I'd like to get in on that. But my father had never been to a restaurant because he said there was food in the house.
So your father had never been to a restaurant before?
Not in this country. Or other countries, actually, no. The first statement covered it. I tried to complexify it and then realised it didn't need complexifying.
OK, so your father's never been to a restaurant?
Didn't believe in them. So we went to this eatery, Happy Eater, and the food didn't arrive immediately after we ordered it. We'd looked at the pictures, said what we want, and so we left. He said, let's go.
What? Why did you leave?
Because at home, when he went to the table, the food was there. That's why he came to the table. Why would he go somewhere and they're advertising food and then you order it and nothing's happening for up to 7 minutes? So we left.
You left?
We left.
Richard, have you got a mascot this evening?
I'm wearing it.
What have you done?
It's my lucky cast.
Well, hang on, it's got a calculator on it.
That's what brings me the luck.
Well, you can't have a calculator on Countdown. That's not in the rules.
That is not good luck. OK, well, I've always got a backup, regular, non-calculator cast.
You've actually broken your arm?
Yes.
How'd you break your arm?
I was fighting for justice.
Could you be slightly more specific?
World justice? World
That's
justice.
less specific, isn't it?
National justice.
What did you write?
Expendables.
It's Expendables.
Is that your...
Think it might be 4, but I'm not sure. Could be 3.
What?
Hard to say.
What the f***, man? Is this your real voice?
Mate, this is how I speak when I'm at home. I don't know if it's 4 or could be 3. It's hard to tell.
That's really good.
Could be 5. We've been making them for a while.
Is this your real voice? I swear it's so low.
That is his own voice. That
I
was his own
told you
voice.
before. How many times I'd have to tell his characters it's my real voice? I put on the funny voice for the TV, all go, 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 go. As soon as I get in the motor, slip it into first. It's like...
Show business is tough. We know this. It's hard to remember the joy you used to have. For me to recall that's important. So I very kindly, the art department, helped me remember the kind of passion and the love I had for the show in previous incarnations. And just also to remember the kind of journey I've been on. So this is a previous show, and I just look at that guy and go, wow, can I get back to that kind of enthusiasm? And here, again, look how much I've changed. It's just... because it's not just about having fun, it's about growth. And also here, I just got to get back to this guy. It's just, in a way, if you can be your own hero, that's not bad.